Well, another union battle is brewing for Amazon. Their warehouse workers on Staten Island refiling a request to organize. Let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Danny Romero, who's following that story for us. And Danny, this is a familiar one for Amazon, and it certainly feels like the tide is shifting in the workers' direction. If you look at all of the union activity we've seen, not just with Amazon, but across the sector.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We're definitely seeing that movement, right? The labor movement. But, back to these Amazon warehouse workers, they had to refile a union petition with the National Labor Relations Board this week because they didn't have enough support. And so that same group filed a petition in October with 2,000 signatures. However, last month, the NLRB determined that really wasn't enough to really spur up that vote. So we reached out to the NLRB for a little bit more clarification on what exactly do these workers really need to get that vote. And we have not heard back yet. But what we do know is that workers are hoping to unionize at 4 Amazon warehouses in the New York City area. We also reached out to Amazon for their response, and they sent us this statement that reads in part, "Our focus remains on listening directly to our employees and continuously improving on their behalf."
And do you know how many signatures need to be filed because this is a refiling? I mean, do the rules apply the same as the first time?
Yeah, according to the NLRB, workers need about 30% of workers' signatures who could be part of the bargaining unit. And according to Bloomberg, warehouses in Staten Island employ about 5,500 workers. So it's unclear if this group will actually get enough support. But union organizers have really fired back by holding lunchtime walkouts to get more workers on board. The group is calling for higher wages, safer working conditions, longer breaks, and improved benefits. And even though there's some doubt, the NLRB last month authorized a union election in Alabama after finding out that Amazon illegally interfered with that vote.
Is there a shift, or is there a thinking here that there's been a shift in Amazon's thinking? I mean, they have been quite opposed to any type of organization, and yet you have to wonder if these continued pressures coming from the workers and also the bad publicity that comes alongside of it has maybe shifted the thinking within the company.
I think it's a bit unclear and maybe too soon to really say if there is a shift, but we are seeing that these warehouses, they're firing back, right? They're holding these walkouts to really get more worker support. So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what really happens. But like I said, the NLRB making that decision last month to really authorize that union election in Alabama really says a lot on how this could really turn out.
Okay, something to watch closely there. Danny Romero, thanks so much for bringing us that story.